up, God's favorite family? I'm so happy you made it back to the channel because today would not have been the same without you. Hey y'all, happy Veterans Day, happy Monday. Everybody else who's off today, what's up? We out here. If you're not off today, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to say, before I started with the video, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all the veterans out there, to every person who's active military right now who's watching this video. If you're a family member of active military or of a veteran, thank you too for your sacrifice. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate every person who's in the military or who was in the military. Your sacrifice does not go unnoticed. I am so happy that you did it so I didn't have to. No, for real, I love y'all. Shout out to my sister-in-law, Brandy. She's in the military. Shout out to my grandpa. Rest in peace. He was in the military. Who else? I don't think I know anybody else. I know a lot of my friends and co-workers were ex-military. Just anybody that I'm attached to, if you're military or you've been in the military, thank you. I appreciate you so much. So in honor of Veterans Day, I just wanted to make a in honor of Veterans Day I wanted to make a video. It's kind of been on my mind, so I just wanted to make a video about honor and what that means and living a life of honor. I grew up, like I told y'all before, I didn't have much as it consists of like material things or worldly possessions or all that stuff. I didn't have much of that, but I had plenty of wisdom, plenty of teaching, I just had plenty of life messages that were given to me. Shout out to my pops and my mama. So that's what makes me the person that I am. A lot of you comment or message me and tell me that I'm so wise, or you love the messages that I give, but all of that is a product of my experience, of my mindset, but also of those messages that I was given from a child. So I wanted to make sure that I did a little video about honor. Living with honor was one of the biggest messages that I think we got as kids. Even though I don't remember like a specific, my dad would give us lectures. we wanted a whooping, he would give us lectures. So I don't remember like a specific talk or a lecture about living with honor, but somehow that was the loudest message to me. It's important for us to live a life that is honorable, that is honest, that is true. We were always taught the value of doing the right thing and trying to be our best selves, whether that was through athletics like my brothers, whether that was in the classroom like me and Reggie, or just like living our day-to-day life, looking out for people and caring about people. That all is living a life of honor, living a life that is it's outside of just what can I get for myself, what can I do for myself. I think the best example of living an honorable life is my father, because he has given his life to taking care of people and looking out for people. He spent all of his life looking out for us and taking care of us and making sure that we were good. So that's honorable. That's living your life and devoting it to something that matters. So I just wanted to give that message to somebody. If you feel like you don't have anything else, you don't have all the things that everybody else has, you feel like you don't have all of that extra stuff, the stuff that the world counts as valuable, just be sure that you're living in your heart and living out in this world, living a life of honor, living a life that matters to more than just yourself, living a life that is honest, that is hardworking, living a life that serves other people, that assists other people, living a life that is honoring to God, living a life that is honoring to those who came before you. Just make sure that you're living in a way that you're honorable, that you can be seen and given the title of honorable. The reason that I wanted to do this video today is, in the military, one of the big things, one of the big messages is honor. They live in honor of their country. They live in honor of the ones who have gone before them and maybe not have made it out. They live in honor of their family and their friends, of the people of this country. They live in honor of the officers that are above them. They live in honor. They live a life of honor. They devote their lives to making those who came before them proud, making their family and their friends proud, making their country proud, and just devoting their lives to something that matters beyond themselves. That is honorable. That is my definition of honor. When you can live your life in truth, live your life in a way that gives to more than just yourself, that is profitable to more than just yourself, and living in a way that is respectable to those who came before you and those who made sacrifices before you. I seek to live a life of honor. I want to honor God with my life. I want to honor my parents with my life. I want to honor my family and my friends, the ones who've been there for me. I want to honor them with my life. I want to honor the purpose that is put on my life. I want to honor more than just myself. I want to make sure that I'm giving back something that really matters to the world, and it goes beyond just Danielle. It goes beyond just my the things that I desire and the things that I want to achieve. It's something that opens the door for someone else. So if you feel like you don't have anything else, just make sure in your heart and within your day-to-day character, make sure that you're living a life of honor, one that is true, one that is devoted to something bigger than yourself, one that gives to other people and helps other people, assist other people, pull them forward, and not just don't live a life where you're stepping on someone else's shoulders or stepping on someone else's neck to get to the next level. That's not being honorable. Just make sure that you're living a life that is worth honor. So when you're dead and gone, the name that you leave behind, the legacy that you leave behind is honor, one of honor, one that people will talk about you in a way, man, he was so trustworthy. He was so just a good-hearted person. He worked so hard. She worked so hard. She was so optimistic and hopeful. She was always giving back. She was working toward this great goal. She was doing things that mattered in this world. Make sure that you're living a life, living a life that leaves a legacy of honor. That is so important. It's not a message that we get enough in our day-to-day life. I wish it was a message that more young people heard. And if you're an older person, if you have younger people around you, just make sure you stress the point of the value of honor, living an honorable life. And not everything has to be like fast money and the most possessions that you can get. The thing that matters the most is the person that you are, the heart that you have, and the legacy that you leave behind. So if you have somebody younger than you around you, make sure that you're giving that message to them. I try to do it as much as I can to let younger people know that life is more than just what you can achieve. It's more than just what the things that you can get and the possessions and money that you can get or whatever everybody else is saying about you. It is the legacy that you leave behind. It's what you do with this life that really matters. So I don't know, y'all, make sure you're giving that message of honor however you can, in the example that you live, in the words that you get to speak. Just make sure you're living a life of honor. You never know how you live your life impacts another person. So make sure that you're giving a good example to all those who are watching you. I guarantee you there is someone watching you. There's not just people watching me because of this camera. It's people watching me in my day-to-day life. The students that I have in my daily life, my family, my friends, there's somebody watching you. There's always a crowd of people. There's always an audience watching you and watching the way that you live your life. So make sure you're living it in a way that is honorable. So I just wanted to give that message. Again, happy Veterans Day, you guys. Thank you to every single vet, every single active duty. I love you guys. I thank you for your sacrifice. I do not say that just because. I truly appreciate your sacrifice. I really could not do your job, so I really appreciate you, the family, the friends of military. Love you. Sending you lots of love and support, and praying that God's peace be with you as your family members are out serving our country. I love you. Thank you for all that you do. Peace and love.